let's start with your own cubicle to CEO story. Did you ever work in a traditional job before becoming an entrepreneur? And if so, what made you make that leap into working for yourself?
Well, you have to keep in mind that I'm way, way, way older than you. Okay. So
A few too
in
many ways. Just one. One or none. Right?
in 1995, I started my own marketing agency. I started it as a freelance writing company. So that was
Mhm.
way back in 95. And so, and it took off like a galloping horse because the first two clients I brought on were just giants in two different industries. So that was huge help. But so in that whole process, I was this giant writer for ghostwriting and curriculum writing and all that sort of thing, and created all these programs for all these huge personal development coaches. But I was always behind the curtain. So I decided when COVID hit that it was about time for me to finally make that website that was going to be about my coaching experience and, getting people into either the business side of marketing strategy coaching or the other side of exponentializing your life because you rock, stepping into your empowerment kind of thing, right? So I started the website kind of development, got it up and running by about April, and I found you in about March of the same time frame. So Cubicle to CEO was awesome because even though I'd had this marketing agency and I'd done all this stuff all over the world, it was really cool the way you had put that whole library together for everybody and
Mhm.
just the ongoing contact and touch that you had with people. So even though I had created some of that for other huge giant speakers, I hadn't really installed any of that in my own life. So
Mm.
that library was incredible. And I just went through boom, boom, it was so good because I'm also from a different era of marketing.
Mhm.
You're a
Mhm.
different era. You're more online, you're this, you're that. And even though we've been trying to keep up and doing our thing and all that sort of thing, it was really an eye opener. It was huge.
And that was March of 2020, right? Like
Correct.
right after the pandemic, or I guess right when the pandemic was starting.
Right.
And I know you're kind of glossing over some of the legends that you've worked with, but right, Bob Proctor, the creators of the whole Chicken Soup for the Soul franchise, and many, many more. I think that you bring up a really great point, Diane, which is that sometimes you can be extremely experienced in a specific skill set for someone else, but applying it to your own brand and your own creation is a totally different ballgame.